Today we're doing something different. We're doing my first ever Q&A. All these questions you guys have submitted, or there's questions I've seen a lot on my channel. When are you too old to start hockey? The only time you're too old to start hockey is when your body physically won't let you play anymore. I know people that have started in their 40s and 50s, and people that even play up into their 70s. The sad thing about this is normally kids from like 8 to 12 asking this question, and you guys are so young, you still have so much more potential to play and grow and just have fun and enjoy the sport. So get out there and play some hockey. The green biscuit slides differently outside than a roller puck does indoors. What should I be using to train outside? So yes, it does feel different, and from my experience, the green biscuit is the best tool that we have to play hockey outside. When I was a kid, I played outside with a hockey ball, which feels completely different than a puck. Basically, the more you play and more practice you get, you'll have better control. It doesn't matter if it's a roller puck, an ice puck, a green biscuit puck, or even a hockey ball. What can I do on roller skates to help with ice skating? So yes, there are differences when skating on ice compared to roller, but overall, it's a pretty similar motion. Just the more time you spend on skates, the better you'll get. If you can go out into the street and practice crossovers, sharp turns, speeding up, slowing down, that'll help you a ton on your ice game. How do you pick the correct hockey stick? Looking for a hockey stick can be a daunting task, but there are some things you can look at to help you decide which one to get. First off, you can't go wrong with any of the big companies, and the more money you spend, you'll get a better stick. So there are different sizes. Juniors are for little kids, intermediate are for like bigger kids, and then senior is for adults and even teenagers. Another thing you want to look at is the length of your stick. While on skates, it should be somewhere between your nose and your chin. So there's also specs you want to look at, such as the flex. Pretty much the higher the flex, that means the more pounds of pressure you have to put on your stick for it to bend. So a lower flex is more bendy, a higher flex is way more stiff. Generally, if you weigh more, you want to get a higher flex. So the other thing you want to look for is kick point. There's low, mid, and high. The kick point is where the stick flexes at. If you have a low kick point, then it's a quicker shot. If you have a mid or high kick point, that loads up your shot more to get a harder shot. There's also the curve of the blade. Generally, if there's a big hook on it, it's easier to lift the puck. If it's more straighter, then it's not as easy. So for offense, it's better to have more of a hook. And on defense, it's better to have a straighter blade. So all these specs are kind of rule of thumb. When it comes down to it, just try different sticks and figure out what works best for you. Do you use different flex from inline to ice? As of right now, I do, because my true broke, so I'm using my backup stick. I personally like flex like 85 or 95, so if I can get one of those, I could care less. But before that, my roller stick and ice stick were the same flex. A lot of people I know do use a higher flex on ice than they do roller. And it makes sense because the roller pucks are lighter and easier to shoot compared to the ice pucks that are heavier. And having that higher flex really helps load up that shot. What's the usefulness of slap shots in roller, and when should I use them? They pretty much have the same usefulness as in ice. If you have the opportunity and room, especially at the point, wind up and take a clapper. You have way more power and a better chance of beating the goalie. The thing about roller is that it's played on a smaller rink, so you don't get as many opportunities to take slap shots as you do in ice. Can you post more videos? Technically, yes, I could post more videos, but they wouldn't be at the quality they're at now. The style of videos I make take a very long time to edit. I'm not just chopping up clips and compressing it into a timeline. I'm trying to tell a story by using music and visuals and voiceover. And all those different layers is what make the videos I have now. And when it comes to filming, I don't just set up a camera and film. Well, except for the game footage. But I will easily spend 20 minutes to get a clip that doesn't even last a second. Like this clip you're gonna see in a video coming up. I walked in and out of that house probably like 10, 15 times to get a clip that looked like this. So I actually used to post videos once a week, then I got burnt out. So I took a break, came back, changed my video content style, and even to make one of these videos, the amount of work is like tenfold. I just could not make the videos as good as they are now, posting once a week while working a full-time job. How can I support your channel? The best way to support my channel is to watch my videos all the way through from beginning to end. This will show YouTube that people actually want to sit down and watch my videos, so this way my videos will get promoted more in the YouTube algorithm. So another way to support me is I'm starting a Patreon. It's just $3 a month and you're gonna get extra content and you're contributing to making this channel run. Running this channel costs a lot of money between camera equipment, hockey fees and hockey equipment. Like, I'm making about $80 a month from YouTube. That's not even enough to cover my league fees. And if you guys do support me, it'll allow me to buy some more products and do different reviews to hopefully help you guys decide what you want. And it'll allow me to do some traveling. There's some people out there doing some really cool stuff in the hockey community, and I would love to highlight that and make a video about it. I don't want my Patreon to just be a donation thing, so every month I'm gonna do a podcast that I'm gonna update you guys with what's going on with the channel, what videos are coming out, do a Q&A so we can sit down and do what we're doing right now. And I'm hoping in the future I can come up with some video idea that's a lot easier to make than the videos I'm making now, so you guys get extra content. So if you would like to support me on Patreon, please click right here and go sign up. If not, just watch this video where I try getting my gloves repawned and see if it's worth it. All right, get out there and play some hockey.